in the back working with Piros, Demos, and Mike Atone, and obviously my personal coach, Max. It got a little carried away on the first lift, and that's another reason why it was a little tough walking out there for the first snatch. After the first attempt, we had to tone down, simmer down the excitement and the everybody's so amped up, and it just makes me a little like unsteady out there. So I had to figure out a way to really steady myself on the stage after everybody pumped me up so high, and we were at this super high level. And I had to tell them, like, bring it down because this is just too much. I'm used to lifting alone, so the hype and everything in the backstage was it was too much for me. So once we toned it down on the second lift, I had a lot more confidence. Once I hit it, it was fine. Everything was perfect. This was my first time my boyfriend had come out to watch me on the big stage. That was my biggest motivator to make my second lift in the snatch. For all my practice and hard work in the gym, at home, I wanted to show him exactly who I am on the big stage. I wanted to show him the Alyssa that everybody else gets to see. He was there for the first time. He got to experience my biggest meet yet of the year. And it was probably one of the most cool things to have my boyfriend there because it really helped calm me down on the second lift.
Let's go!
The best part of the entire, besides getting 7th in the world for the 48 class, was I got to work with Muhammad Ihab, which was the 77 kilo world champion. He got 3 golds. He got 1 in the clean and jerk, 1 in the snatch, and 1 in the total. That was the opportunity of a lifetime. He was actually out by the Aleco equipment working out with the young, less experienced lifters, and I noticed it, so I went over to Nike, asked them for a pair of shoes. They gave me some, and I went over and lifted with Muhammad Ihab, and he taught me so many cool drills and so many exciting things because I need a lot of bar work, and I love it, and it's crucial because bar work is the most important thing you can have for the snatch and clean and jerk. So it was really cool to be able to work with Muhammad Ihab. Sorry, I keep calling it Ihab, but his actual name is Muhammad Ihab. So it was really cool to work out with him and be able to be in his presence, for him to coach me and show me different things and show me that you need to become one with the bar and you need to love your misses. That's the 2 things I took away from him, and he's right, because if you don't love your misses, then practice is going to be really hard because you always miss. We all have bad days, we have good days. Sometimes our weeks are masked by the bad days, and sometimes our weeks are PRs every day. But you can't always go into the gym expecting to be the best. You got to have bad days in order to have good days. So Ihab taught me that the bar work is really important, and you need to spend a lot of time focusing and becoming one with the bar. And also he taught me that you just have to love the miss. Lifting with the girls from different countries, such as Colombia, which is my favorite lifter, Anna, I had probably one of the coolest experiences of my life being able to lift next to these women. They are women that have been lifting for several years, probably 6 to 10 years. Some of these women have been doing it. So since I've been doing weightlifting solely for 1 year, it was really cool to be able to compete and lift next to those girls backstage. It was quite an honor, and the level that those girls are at it's just unbelievable. Their technique and the way they walk on stage, and they're very confident out there. is very, very cool to be around, and I really enjoyed lifting around the women of other countries, and I was really, really honored to represent my country. I look forward to training in 2018 and just increasing my total as we go. This year I have switched to solely weightlifting in September of 2015, around the end of it, and every competition that I've done, which I have done 5, I have increased my total by 2 to 3 kilos as a 48 kilo weightlifter, and I have exceeded my total as a 53 in the 48 kilo weight class. So good things to come this next year in 2018, and I believe we're gonna still stay 48, but probably half the competitions we're gonna do 53 kilo weight class, because we wanna get my strength up and maintain it, and also not put my body through so many weight cuts like we did last year. In 2018, the training that we do is going to be a lot of focus on my leg strength. We are not going to miss any more cleans like that 101. My jerk is really ridiculous, so we don't need to work on that. We just need to stay strong and consistently hit big lifts in the jerk. But the big thing is in 2018 is just consistency in technique in the snatch and using my legs and focusing on that second pull. In the clean, we just need to focus on not shifting our hips back, but staying under the bar, using our quads to stand the bar up, and making sure that we're able to hit that second pull just like we hit it in the snatch well. So those are probably my biggest things that I'm going to work on in 2018, and just maintain a lot of freaking leg strength, because the leg strength needs to be there for Alyssa to stand up freaking cleans.
Alyssa Ritchey, USA, 99 kilo.
My advice to people that are trying to make a national level or international level team would be 2 things. Number 1, consistency. Be consistent and get in the gym, do your training, focus on it, and put all your heart into it. Because you're going to have bad days, you're going to have good days, but that is how you get better, because persistency and consistency is everything. Another thing is have fun with it. You only get this once in a lifetime opportunity. Why would you sit there and go like spastic in your mind about it? Why would you be such a head case up there? Just go up there, hit your lifts, and have fun with it. Don't worry about like weight cuts so early in the stage. Like if you're just going to your first like American Open or national stage, don't worry about a weight cut. Don't worry about PRs. Just go up there, hit weights you know you're able to hit, and just have fun with it.
Just taking a couple minutes to slide this car back from child size to adult size.
Holy, you sit all the way back? Well, he is like one of his legs are like my freaking body, because I weigh.
You're gonna eat this whole salad? Holy salad.
Holy salad! No, it's for my lunch and then my dinner before I get on the plane.